how do the black man
Train his mind.
train this man to be like, you know what? I'm about to fix myself. How do a whole race of motherfucking people at I ain't gonna say at one time, but just period, look in the mirror and be like, you know what? I'm about to rebuild myself.
Be willing to change. We're presented with new information, and I have new information, okay? So I want to tell y'all this was no joke. Chicken, rice, and a damn good wife. Like, if I told y'all in my last video, a man ain't about to experience too much in life without chicken, rice, and a damn good wife. You know what I'm saying? All right, so the question was, how does a man, like, where does it start? And then how does a man decide, like, to rebuild? Or he said a generation, the group of people, like, how do we rebuild? Man, etymology is a funny thing because when you say rebuild, that basically states that at one point it was built and it may have not been the greatest foundation to work from. You get what I'm saying? So in order for us to rebuild, you're going to have to tear down what was built. Let's go ahead and start there. You're going to have to tear down what was built. That means inside of you and around you. Stay with me and don't let this go over your head, okay? I dated the girl in 11th grade, and I had snuck out the house, stole the car successfully, right out in front of her house, and she's in a 2-story house, hanging out her window, and she's like, we got to find a way for you to get up here. So I'm looking around, like, looking at, the trash and stuff, seeing if I can, like, stack some boxes or something, and she said, oh, let me tie some jeans together, and I'll throw them out, and then you could climb up the jeans and get in the window. All right, so and I write it just like this in the book, through the confusion, through the anxiety, through the tiredness, you know what I'm saying? I think I actually rode the bike there this day. I don't think I stole the car this night. I rode a bike, so I was pretty tired. She throws the jeans out. I climb up. It's successful. She ties it to the bedpost. It's successful. I get in the room, and I say, where the fuck did you learn that? And she says, my mama did that for my daddy when they were, dating and whatnot. And it really, didn't even occur to me. I had to process. It took years of processing this, that why did her mama tell her about her sneaking her daddy in? You only inspired her. This understanding would have not came to me. I would have not been invited to this understanding had I not reflected. Had I not looked back on what I've been through, extracted the data from it, from the experiences, the good and the bad, I had to become brutally honest with the man in the mirror. I had to reflect and be brutally honest with myself and tell myself, the things that you saw in the past that made you cringe, you're still doing today. Upon that realization, upon discontinuing those actions, I was then, and this is the byproduct. So don't expect, once that you start healing and once that you figure it out, that's just gonna go smoothly. Once I figured out that the actions that I no longer wanted in my life were still in my life, and I discontinued those and said, okay, from this day forth, I'm gonna work out. From this day forth, I'm gonna do this, and this. Niggas fell back. Wrap all this up, I tell you, the man in the mirror is God. The man in the mirror is God. And to me, God is gaining one's definition. The man in the mirror is gaining one's definition. The man who is actively reflecting is gaining his definition, therefore creating a world more suitable for the man he needs to be. Reality confirms who you need to be, and it'll show you. It'll show you. Reality will show you over time what works and what doesn't. Psychology is the study of cycles. Then my psychology is progressive. I literally call it progressive psychology. It means look at what they did and what they deemed progressive that did not work. They told our parents the same thing they told us. Just go to work and work, and it'll all work out for you. We are seeing broad day in 2026 that it did not work out for them. All right? So progressive psychology would be me not committing to what they committed to because it did not work out. And don't tell me, oh man, everything doesn't work out for everybody. I have vivid memory and representation of every path taken and how it did not work out for them. And when it did work out for them, they sacrificed themselves. They gave up what they really wanted for it to work out for them. So let's not say it really even worked out. They had to give up on who they really were and what they really wanted in order for it to work out. You get what I'm saying?